Greetings, fellow Shadow Raiders, Kropcie here, and this is Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play. Nell Blackteeth recently joined the account, and in this episode I will be building this champion. So, potentially this could be a longer one, so please relax, take something to drink, and let's build this champion together. To build champion correctly, first we need to understand how the champion works. So for that we'll need to go to the skill set and take a look here what we need to make this champion work decent, I would say. Okay, so let's check A1 in the first form. So we are stealing turn meter. For each debuff we will stealing even more turn meter, and we have chance to place truth here. We've got resistance ignore here, which is worth mention and to take this into consideration. A2, so this is free turn. This champion is already fully booked, so we'll see the lower cooldowns for sure. So we'll be stealing all buffs, decreasing the target turn meter for each buffs, and also activating all poisons. Then placing sleep debuff on all enemies without the poisons. Yeah, so this already screams that this champion will need a lot of accuracy, a lot. If you want to do anything with this kit, we need accuracy. A3, we will be attacking all enemies, placing decrease defense and weaken for 2 turns, and also filling turn meter. Accuracy, that's what we need here. Crazy passive, Nell is known on her first form with this crazy passive, so whenever an enemy receives a buff, is healed, or their turn meter is increased, she will place a poison debuff for 2 turns. Will ignore block debuffs, so the immunity buff, and will increase this champion turn meter by 5% for each poison. And that's this skill plays, so no cooldown, so she will be doing this all the time. We need accuracy for that, that's for sure. So now let's jump to the second form. Let's see what we have here. Can we make and use while building a champion from both forms? So this form is also booked, so let's take a look. So here we'll be hitting 4 times on A1 and ignoring target defense. 4-hitter A1 is something pretty unique, and this will be very good for the Mercurial meta which is coming to the game, because this will fully remove all total shield guards buffs from the champion. Very interesting. Also we'll be getting some shield here. Let's take a look to A2. So A2 is pretty big single target 2 hits, and will be dealing more damage to enemy under crowd control effects, so stun, sleeps, etc. So it will be nice to pair this champion in the team while building with crowd control champions, Hilvi. This could be Fabian, so those 2 champions, because they are placing freezes through fears, and this champion will benefit, and this will be pretty decent synergy with those. Let's take a look to A3, so this is a 4 turn cooldown, and we got attack all enemies, placing true fear on all champions. This debuff cannot be resisted or blocked with enemies HP 50% or less. Okay, so conditionally, but if you got enough accuracy, so this will work. So this form is still screaming accuracy. Additionally, if A2 will kill the enemy, the target, so A3 will be launched, which is great. So let's take a look to the passive. Whenever this champion kills an enemy using active skill, she will grant an extra turn, so another extra turn. So we got like 2 potential places to get an extra turn. Each debuff placed by this champion in either form increase this champion attack HP defense by 2% up to 50 and speed by 2 up to 50 in their alternate form. Okay, so if we will place a lot of debuffs in the first form and maximum is 25, as we see here, if math is correct, right? 2% up to 50, yeah, so this is 25. So if we land 25 debuffs in the first form, so she will be maxed on the second form, which is pretty amazing. So that's the skill set, and it's screaming that we'll need for sure accuracy here. So I'm planning use Nell in PvP modes, all arenas, so I decided to go with Arachne Elixir. So this one will bring good stats, attack accuracy at level 5, and she will do more damage from poisons based on her attack, and this can go up to from 50 to 150% on level 6, which is great. And for the blessing, I'm going with Lethal Dose. So Lethal Dose will increase also damage received from poison debuffs placed by this champion in arena and siege battles, right? And right away we've got ignoring resistance effect here, so 35% when placing poisons. If we will scroll down, so we'll see that on Blessing 3 level, we'll get 100% more damage. On 5-star, we'll get 200, which is crazy. So far, I was lucky to get a 4-star Blessing for this champion, but 5-star is just like perfect spot to be with this champion because of additional accuracy and 200% bonus. So let's jump to masteries. So far I will be testing this champion with this kind of masteries. So we'll go for damage on the offense tree and support to get more accuracy, and with Master Hexer to have a chance to extend the duration of the poisons that will be landing on the enemies by 1 turn. So that's the idea. So let's talk about gear sets. Perfect scenario world will be Mercurial, I think, but at this stage of the game I'm not able to build this champion with Mercurial, so we'll be going with Stone Skin. So Stone Skin will ensure, at least give her chance to survive first turn arena fights because of the Stone Skin buff, and also this 50% chance to block any debuffs for this champion. We'll also go with Feral, because Feral will also bring immunity buff for her for 2 turns, which could be useful. And besides that, we'll get some accuracy, which will be highly welcome on this champion. So I prepared earlier the first version of the pieces that we like to use on this champion, so let's take a look together, but we will need to roll a few of them and maybe exchange to reach the maximum potential. But let's start with what stats will be maxing. So we want to have a lot of accuracy, we want to have a lot of attacks. So far we've got 4,500, almost 4,600, and 500 accuracy. So that's 2 main stats. Then we will be looking in the order with the speed, crit rate and crit damage, because in second form she can perform pretty well in doing some damage. So let's start with the chest plate. So I found one pretty decent. So this is from the Feral set. We've got accuracy with accuracy ascent, mythical roll on the speed, which gives 11. We got attack percentage, beautiful. So I was using this piece on different champions, so it's already stolen from someone, but doesn't matter. We've got crit rate and crit damage. So I would say this one is ready. I'm not sure if I will find something better. Let's jump to the boots. So for the boots we got two options. We can go with the speed as a main stat or attack. So far let's start with attack. This is already 16. We've got accuracy with the mythical roll, speed and crit damage. HP is fine, crit rate will be perfect, but so far I couldn't find something like that. So now let's jump to the helmet. This will be interesting one. I think this one will have already big potential. We've got crit rate, attack, accuracy and speed. So all perfect stats, that's what we are looking for. So now let's roll it. Currently we've got a gear enhancement event that will so generally will be double dipping, so let's try to upgrade it and see how we'll roll it. So nice, we've got first two rolls in good stats, not attack and accuracy, what we are looking for as a main stat, but crit rate and speed is also very good. So now let's go to 12. Okay, we've got attack. Will this be a full speed? We'll see. Yeah, full speed, but that's totally fine. So we've got everything. We could now ascend it to see what will have ascent. So attack, that's good. We can potentially max it right away. Maybe not now. So maybe I think we can do this now because this will be pretty perfect piece. Okay, so let's put some glyphs. Maybe we can roll something high. Oh boy, let's go. Okay, only 4%. Unlucky here. I do not have many glyphs, so this will be probably topic for the another upgrades in the future after I will farm some faction wars. And here let's start with something small. Of course one, something like that. So we'll need to back to the glyphing probably later, but generally building this champion will take me a month or something. To farm a lot of faction wars for those glyphs. Okay, so far we are looking good, so let's check the crit rate. 88, we got pretty decent and we are very close. So what now? Let's check the shield. Shield, we've got crit rate, accuracy, crit damage and speed. Looks decent. You don't have to touch this one. And this is stone skin. The biggest issue is weapon and gauntlets, so we'll back to those two. But now let's jump to the accessories. So I think ring is pretty straightforward. We've got attack and attack percentage on this one. So let's see how this one will roll. Let's start with 8. Not good. Let's try again. A lot of HP. So not perfect one. Can we exchange it? So let's try to find something that potentially could be better. So we've got few other but epic ones. So we got equipped here. Yeah, we can try. So let's try to roll those to 12. Okay, double roll here on attack, so that's what we are looking for. Here we got similar. Can we get triple roll to attack? Only one. And the last piece, so let's try to find the best one. I think this one will be the best, right? Yeah. At least it's 6 stars, so, and this is stone skin, that's what we are looking for. Do we have anything from feral? No, we don't, unfortunately. So we'll go with this one. Okay, so first replacement, and we can, I think right away, upgrade it to 16, because we do not have any other option, and we can glyph it a little bit just to add more attack. Okay, now it's 5, great. And ascend. Oh, I'm missing a lot of oils, but we've got an attack here, which is great. Yeah, we'll need to back to Phantom Shogun and farm some oils. So far this looks good. So now let's jump to the amulet. So let's check it. What other options do we have? So I think I've got two potentially good ones. So as a main stat I'm choosing attack, but maybe it's also a good option to use crit damage for the second form. Let's see what other options do we have. Here we've got, this one looks decent, but the crit damage is here. We got accuracy, attack, but we need to ensure that we'll have stone skin. So this is potentially a replacement. This one also is not bad. Okay, so let's start rolling and see what we can get here. We're looking for accuracy here. No accuracy, unfortunately, but we got crit damage, double roll. Looks good, looks good. Let's try to test the rest of the amulets and then we will choose something. Okay, this looks decent. A lot of accuracy. I think we can try to 16. Can we get... Whoa, quad roll on the legendary 6-piece. So this is decent. This will give us a lot of accuracy. This one, not really. I don't think. Maybe only let's test this one as an option. Okay, we've got 2 rolls, 2 HP, so nothing cool. Let's also check this one. What we'll get at level 12, accuracy. Okay, so also pretty decent, 40 accuracy. Let's try it to 16. Maybe we can get even more. Okay, attack. So now we have options. I think the current one is not the best because, yeah, I think this one is better. We are getting a lot of accuracy, so let's equip with this one. But we can keep in mind that we'll have option to replace with one of those if we need, but those are with crit damage, not attack. And we are looking for attack as a main stat. Okay, so let's try to ascend this one. What we'll get? Attack. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's try to get a little bit more accuracy even. 10. Nice roll. Getting pretty lucky here. So a lot of attack with potential more after ascending to the max level. And we got 60 accuracy. Crazy. Very good stat. Let's jump to banner. Let's see what kind of banners we have that we can use. So let's switch to banners. We'll be looking for attack as a main or accuracy. And we are looking for feral or stone skin. So we already see that this account is pretty limited, so we do not have any stone skin banner, so the feral is the way to go. So currently what I have found is attack with attack and speed, so decent one. But what other options do we have? We have one with accuracy, flat attack, no speed. This one, accuracy, speed, attack, but no attack percentage. And the final one got a lot of accuracy, speed, totally 0 attack. Hard decision. It's hard decision because the question is what we'll prefer. I think we can exchange it if we need, but for now let's roll this one to maximum. So 16. Let's see what we can get. HP. No, not the perfect roll. So we have 2 options. We can use banner with attack or banner with accuracy. Which one is the best? This one looks decent. Let's see how this one will roll. Oh, I don't... No. I think this one is the best. A lot of accuracy. So 2 options. With attack or with accuracy. We got speed. Yeah, this will be a small dilemma, but it's nice to have such a dilemma. So let's ascend this one and see. Okay, resistance. We'll need to reroll this one. I think we can. once again. We're looking for attack, okay, more attack, so pretty heavy attack banner. That's fine. So let's check the stats. Yeah, almost 600 accuracy already, and 5600 attack. That's good. That's good. Okay, now the tricky stuff. So So we've got gauntlets. For gauntlets, we can go generally only. Probably we should with the main stat attack percentage. Because this champion will benefit a lot from attack, so generally that's the idea. We could go with crit damage to boost the crit damage on the second form. That's an option. Yeah, let's select this one. Also, maybe we'll find something, but for the poisons, attack will be the best. Okay, so what we are looking at is substats. So for sure we like to find some speed and crit rate. Yeah, this will work, and let's see what we can find here. So far I found the protection one, which is not fitting what we got here. Let's check this gauntlet. So we've got crit damage with attack, crit rate, speed. No accuracy, and we'll lose accuracy because of that, but we'll gain a lot of crit damage. Potentially interesting. Let's check another one. So here I think I was trying to build cross. Okay, so I found something like this for him. So this is feral, attack percentage, speed, crit rate, crit damage, and even more crit rate as ascent. Potentially good option. Do we have anything from Stone Skin as an option? I don't see anything here. Let's try. No, nothing. Nothing here. Okay, so maybe let's remove one of the filter, then we can find something. Okay, that's an option. Let's see how this one will roll. Okay, split, full split. Not good, but that's an option. Okay, so we are struggling, okay, with this one. Let's try to switch to weapon. So for weapon, the same situation. We are looking at least for Stone Skin or Feral, to make sure that we've got both those sets with 4 pieces. So here we've got Stone Skin, but this is 5-star, so that's what I initially found. So let's try to maybe let's do something like this. So speed, crit rate, accuracy, and attack. Let's limit to those things, and we've got one piece here. So this is Feral. We do not have Stone Skin. Okay, we do not have Stone Skin. So crit rate, attack percentage. Yeah, potentially looks good. Let's use fitting, and let's just take this one for now. Okay, 96 crit rate. Looks good. Accuracy is still decent. Okay, so now let's so to fully complete the Stone Skin, we'll need Stone Skin gloves. Okay, so let's back to those. Attack or crit damage. Okay, and we need to remove something here. Let's reduce the filtering, so only those. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, we'll be losing a lot of crit rate, unfortunately. No, okay, we cannot sacrifice that. Let's go with those ferals. Feral one. I think that this one looks quite good. Okay, let's check other options. Here we've got crit damage, a lot of crit damage generally, a lot of speed, so triple roll, also crit damage, Speed, attack, no accuracy. Attack, not the best rolls. Here we got speed, attack and crit rate. So I cannot find anything with accuracy from the feral. So that's not good. But yeah, I think we can live with that. So let's try maybe with this one. So this looks more or less okay. We don't need a lot of speed, we don't want to be super fast. Crit damage, attack. Yeah, there's a lot of problems with that. And now we'll need to find the stone skin. We got already stone skin for the weapon. So let's try to find good stone skin piece. Okay, so stone skin here. Okay, so let's we'll need a lot of crit rate if you want to have a crit camp, but at least we are looking for attack, we are looking for accuracy. Okay, got something. Ooh, a lot of accuracy here, attack and speed, and this is a 6-star mythical one, which looks good, So 5 crit rate, no, I think this one is much better, but we are losing a lot of crit rate if you want to make a crit hit on the second form, but this is a secondary thing. So but okay, so let's see how this one will roll. Let's go to 16. Attack, okay, percentage looks good. I think we can glyph this one a little bit, maybe, with this attack. Of course. Let's go with 5. A little bit more accuracy. Some HP. I think this one is good. Of course, 1. Of course. And yeah, in terms of speed, let's do not rush it for now. Let's also upgrade the ascent here. HP not, we are looking for attack if possible. Okay, we got it. We got attack. Yeah, and we can max it because this looks decent. HP percentage is also fine on this champion. Okay, and now all what we need to do is decide which gloves we will use on this champion. Okay, so once again, let's decide. Let's leave only speed, or maybe it's even let's remove speed. Maybe we can find something better from feral without speed. Let's see. So crit damage. Oh, attack, speed. A lot of good stuff. Accuracy and attack. No speed, no other stats that we are looking for. Yeah, this one is also not perfect. This looks good, but crit rate is low, but yeah, probably we'll need to live with that. Yeah, but I would like to give a go and in the first in the first build of this champion with the attack as a main stat on the gloves to just max it. Can we get better roll? I see a lot of accuracy from this piece, so let's try. There is attack and accuracy, generally for 2 stats that we're looking for. It didn't land on the accuracy, unfortunately. Yeah, and that's what we have here. I think let's try with this one. We'll lose a lot of speed. That's interesting. This one is also good. Okay, I think we'll go with this one. We'll need to test those things. Okay, so we got 5 pieces of feral, which gives additional 5%, and got stone skin. So we'll check the stats. So on the first one we got already 6,000 over 6000 attack, we got close to 600 accuracy. 600, is it enough? Probably not. We should get more somehow. Let's try to find, can we put some glyphs anywhere? Okay, we can add something here. So let's first ascend those boots. Okay, nice. Okay, we've got speed, so I think we can max it. Have this additional 12 speed is very good. So let's put some accuracy, maybe 10. No, not really. Okay, let's save one. Here, how good this one is? Pretty good, but let's wait with this one. I think we need to do something with banner. Okay, so for banner, okay, so now we have options. So we know that there is a banner with accuracy. The question is, do we want to go with accuracy or attack? So let's explain shortly. So 600 accuracy, of course we know that we'll be ignoring some resistance of enemy on some skills, especially on poison, so this will be pretty high, so we should be good with 800 resistance, even more. But giving additional accuracy, this will just skyrocket to the next level. And that's a good option, but in cost of 540 attack. Got some speed. Let's go with accuracy. I want to make sure that this champion will do his job properly. And because we had to sacrifice accuracy from here, and we've got attack, so I think this will be a good idea. So let's check now. 700. Okay, now I like it much better. So we've got over 700 accuracy, 5600 attack. Crit rate is also good, over 60, so she could potentially do a big hit if needed. Can we improve something here? Not really. Got potentially few upgrades here. We can boost her speed, but I'm not sure if I want to do this right now, because this depends on the team composition that we like to use, so leave those for later. Okay, so that's the first approach to this build. I will need to get a few more upgrades. Okay, I forgot about this one. So we got crit rate here, so I think we can ascend it to max, so this will give us additional crit rate, which could be useful, why not, for the second form. Okay, another 8, so now we've got 76. I think for arena this is quite good one. We can maximum do the maximum ascent here, so even more attack, because we got a lot of attack. So let's check those ascents. So 80, 80, 80. We got crit rate, we got accuracy, so perfect rolls, we got speed. Here we got accuracy, attack and attack. Beautiful, so I don't have to reroll anything else. We can just put on the ring some glyphs to boost this champion stats a little bit. Let's do this. Okay, only 4. Okay, something like this for now. We are missing oils. We can do small upgrades here, and this will be our final build for now. Okay, this looks good. So over 300k power for this champion for now. Okay, so it's time to summarize a little bit. So we've got pretty decent stats, but will this be enough? We will see. What I've noticed, so her base form is only 1000 attack, and this form will do the poison damage, which is not great, because in the second form we got 1500 as a base one, which ends up in 7400s, which is, yeah, pretty not good that the base form is so weak. Okay, so let's do maybe quick some fights. More you will see on the live stream that I'm planning to do here and now. So maybe let's quickly compose a team that will do okay, let's say. So we'll be trying with those teams. So let's check how those poisons will work here. Okay, so let's see. We should see, let's try to prevent of using. Okay, so we should see a lot of course we got shipped. Okay, so ship is one of the problem for this build. Okay, so we need to control them a little bit, and we need to ensure that we'll back from the ship. Yeah, so ship is a big problem, so that's why Mercurial will be much better, I think, for this kind of compositions. And probably this will be end of this team. Yeah, so we cannot see much here, unfortunately. Yeah, the poison, I see some 12k poison damage. The question is, I think we should do better with teams like, if we will have in the team someone who can boost those stats. So maybe let's remove Donnie and let's bring, I think Raglin is doing something that could help us. Here, let me quickly check if she's ready to go. Almost, so let's fix that quickly. So that will be quick fix. She's not the fastest one. But this will need to work. So Raglin is bringing increased attack and increased accuracy, which should help. So let's see how this time this will work. Okay, we got some poisons. We are not, yeah, we are boosting through meter like a crazy. It's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of poisons, right? Madame Series almost died. I'm not sure. Let's slow down a little bit. So let's explode those poison. Let's see. Oh, 18, 19. Okay, pretty scary team, but they got a lot of buffs, right? So against a buff heavy team, this is working pretty crazy. I've got block damage team here. This is interesting. Okay, let me try one thing. So maybe we can bring stock here. So stock should work pretty fine here because of his passive. So let's try something like that. Okay, so pretty scary team. They should have block damage. Okay, let's bring increase attack and accuracy. Can we put something? Probably not, because there is total guard on Taras. Okay, we got some poisons. Oh, and once again we got polymorph, which is not great. Okay, so let's try come back from polymorph. That's a okay, again this is a polymorph magnet champion. Okay, we are back. It's crazy. Let's bring back Donnie to the team. Let's maybe try to explode those poisons, or maybe put more. I think let's try to explode. Okay, it's stock is great in this composition. Got more poisons. Yeah, let's do that. Let's reset. Okay, the more poisons from somewhere. Okay, maybe let's try A2. Let's try to steal those buffs. Maybe this will work. And explode poisons. Oh, looks good. Pretty good, but can we survive that? There is block damage still. Let's revive stock, because you want to have his passive. Maybe now his passive is very important, because this will ignore block damage and unkillable. So let's try that. Yeah, we destroyed Marichka with block damage. And we are dead again. That's good. Okay, so now we can, I think, swap to the second form and do the final test, how hard she can hit. We cannot do with block damage, so let's try to deal with this champion. Okay, of course, block damage. Okay, and we are dead. Yeah, but that was pretty nice hit. Yeah, I'm not sure if Ragin can handle this. She will need to revive a lot of people. Okay, we are back. Okay, so once again, let's try once again. Maybe this time this will work. Again, block damage. Come on, broken champion. Okay, and we are dead. But this could be potentially a good and interesting combo for this kind of thing.